Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Janelle. I post videos twice a week, makeup videos on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you join the family here in Makeup Land. As you can see, makeup is already done. The eyes are absolutely out there. They are colorful today, but I love the look. It's not the usual pairing of colors that I would go in with, but I wanted to do something a little bit different today. Today I demoed for the first time the JUVIA'S Magic Mini Eyeshadow Palette. Today was my first time going in with the palette, and these are the beautiful shades that we have in the palette. I also walked you through my, full face makeup application, showing you how I do my base, because I absolutely love doing my base. Alright, so if you want to see how I achieved this look, the steps that it took me to get there were some hiccups along the way, but just keep on watching the video, guys. My eyes today. I normally don't do my eyes first. I'm not that kind of girl. I normally like my base to be completed before I go in with my eyeshadow, but I'm going to switch it up today. Some of you girls like to go in with eyeshadow first, so I'm going to do my eyes first today. I'm going to prime my lids with the JUVIA'S I Prime Eyeshadow Primer in shade number 2. Just so that, I have a base for the eyeshadow to sit on, so the colors are more vibrant. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be going in with the JUVIA'S Magic Mini Eyeshadow Palette. I think that this is such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. Juvia always delivers on colors and on the quality of the palette. There is this beautiful green shimmer shade called, I think it's called Buzo or Buzzo. I want that all on my lid. I think it is so pretty, so beautiful, and I'm just in love. For my crease area, I'm going to start by going into this navy blue color called Iffy. It's a matte shade, and I'm going to work that all through my crease. It's like a purpley blue color. The pigmentation on this is so good. Plus paired with that eyeshadow primer. That eyeshadow primer is also very good when you're going in with your colors. If you want them to be vibrant and nice, just invest in the eyeshadow primer. And that JUVIA'S I Prime is a really, really good one. to blend that blue out and to soften those edges because it looks very harsh right now. We're not going to leave it like that. I'm going to go into the color called Koji. These names always get me. Oh my god. Alright, so this shade right here. Alright, so that is blending nicely on top of that shade. I'm just going to go back in with the blue and make sure that the crease is nice and, you know, defined. Before I go in with the shimmer on my lid, and look at that transition. That is such a beautiful transition, but I'm going to go in and blend it out one more time. But I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm going in with the same JUVIA'S Place I Prime eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to go back in with the blue shade and make sure that I work it on the outer corner of the eye and that area is filled in. So I think for my lid, I'm not going to go in with the green. I'm going to go in with the shade called Faso, which is like a lavender, a lilac shimmer color in the palette. I think that will go better with the transition colors from the palette. You know what? I'm going to put that green in this area here. So I'm just going to work that lavender color on the inner part and put the green in the center. These shimmers feel very, very creamy. They feel a little bit more creamier than the usual JUVIA'S Place formula. Alright, so we're going for the green, guys. We are definitely going for the green. This is going to be one colorful eyeshadow look. But that green is performing. I'm just blending out that transition shade to make sure that everything is, you know, nicely smoked out. this is one colorful eyeshadow look. Eyeshadow is a process, guys. You've got to blend, go back in. I'm just going back in with that purpley blue crease color and cleaning up the edges, making sure that everything is showing up the way how I want it to show up. Alright, so now that we are this far, the eye look is cute. I love the colors. It's so good to switch up sometimes and do a colorful eyeshadow look with a very simple outfit. You know, make the eyes pop, the eyes look like jewels, the eyes are stealing the show. But I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face, walk you through your base, walk you through my base, because I love doing my base makeup. If your base isn't popping, what's even going on? Face with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. And let me know in the comments if you do your eyes first or if you do your base. I'm usually a base before eyeshadow kind of girl. That's just the way how I like to do my makeup. I feel more comfortable like that. And I know makeup is all about feeling comfortable, getting a routine down pat, doing what feels most comfortable to you. It should be enjoyable. Next, I'm going to move into foundation. For foundation, I've been loving the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I use this in the shade F4.40. Alright, I'm going to blend that out with a damp sponge. And I love this foundation because I find it's full coverage. It gives me the coverage that I want, but it also dries down nicely. It's easy to blend out. And it definitely is a matte finish foundation. Don't worry about the eyes. I'm going to go in and put my mascara on, put my lashes on because I'm a lashes kind of girl over here, and you know, do my lower lash line because we have to do our lower lash line to balance out the eye. Next, I'm going to go into the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer just to bring some brightness to the center of the face and to conceal all of these under eye bags that I have. And I'm using this in the shade Butterscotch. Alright, and you can use the concealer just to clean up. Go in with the flat side of your sponge if you have a flat side on your sponge, and clean up the edge of the eyeshadow. To set that concealer down, I'm going to go in with one of my favorites, absolute favorite setting powders for under my eye and for setting my concealer. And this is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This powder is so good. You actually do need it. And I'm using it in the shade Banana Bread. The only thing about this powder that might put you off is that it is fragranced. I find the scent to be very pleasant. I don't find I have an issue with the scent, but if you don't like fragrances in your makeup, then you're not going to like this powder. I'm just going to go in with that powder and bake my under eyes. I find I get the best makeup application when I go in and bake, especially when using this powder. It's so good for baking. It doesn't make your makeup look cakey, nothing like that. And the Too Faced concealer is very creamy. So one thing about me, I'm going to set my makeup. Next, I'm going to move on to contour, and this is the Milani Contour and Highlight Cream Liquid Duo in the shade 05 Dark Deep. You know, just to give me back those cheekbones and to bring some dimension back to the face. Because this is where shadow would naturally be on the face, and you know, when we just go in with our foundation, it just blanks everything out, and you know, your face is not one color, so we want to put that color where color normally would be, and dimension and shadows in the face where we normally would have shadows. And just blend and push it upwards. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Bronzer is next, of course. I'm going in with the JUVIA'S bronzer, the dark kit. As usual, you know, I mix both shades for the perfect bronzer shade. I almost forgot to set my foundation. This is how much doing eyes before my base is throwing me off. It's definitely not my thing. It isn't. But we can save it. I'm going to go in with the black Opal True Color Ultra Matte Foundation Powder and a fluffy powder brush, and just work that into the foundation. Alright, so back to bronzing, and I just love bronzer. I love to pile it on, you know, but you can put on how much bronzer you feel comfortable with. I just love that sun-kissed look that it gives me, like I've been on vacation. Makes me look healthy and good. I'm also going to work some of that bronzer down my nose, just for a little sculpting of the nose. I start from the head of my brow and work it down the nose, the side of the nose. I can't believe I almost forgot to set my foundation. Pray for me, guys. I don't know how you do eyes before base. Pray for me. I'm just going to dust away that bake so that I can do my under eyes. I'm going to go in with that same green shimmer shade. I normally go matte under my under eyes, but I'm going to switch it up and go in with the shimmer. Alright, and that really pulled the eye look together. Cute, very cute. Alright guys, so lashes are on and the eye look is complete. I'm going to go in with my blush next, and for blush I'm going in with a MAC Sheer Tone blush in the shade Pinch Me. Subtle blush, nothing to compete with the eyes too much. I'm going to set my face now using the Maybelline Lasting Fix, the matte setting spray. For my lips, I'm going to start by lining my lips with the black Opal Precision Lip Definer in the shade Timber. It's a dark brown pencil. It shows up. I've been going in with it recently and really liking it. In terms of lip pencils, I either like this one, or LA Girl has some Perfect Precision lip pencils. The shade Chocolate is so good by LA Girl. But today I'm going to go in with the black Opal pencil. For lipstick, I'm going to go in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous lip color in the shade 473 Mauve Night. And these are creamy. Over the top of that, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Cupcakin'. You know, just so that I have that high definition shine to the lip that I love. I love a matte lip sometimes. I can't lie. I do love a matte lip. But I normally like to go in with a gloss. That's my style. Alright guys, so makeup is done. I am so colorful today. It's a colorful day. It's a colorful day in makeup land. But it is what it is. I do like the eyeshadow palette. The shades in the palette performed so good, and I absolutely enjoyed working with the Juvia's Place Magic Mini Eyeshadow Palette. The shimmers in here are perfect. The mattes are pigmented. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I can't wait to create some other looks with this palette. So I hope you had fun hanging out with me. Drop me a comment, let me know if you like the makeup. As I said, let me know if you do eyes first, then base, or if you're like me and you go in with your base first and then you go in with eyeshadow. Today, going in with my eyes first, you know, it really threw me off. I felt uncomfortable. I felt like if I was attacked, I felt attacked. Alright guys, so that's gonna go ahead and end the video. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. Join the family here in Makeup Land. It is so chill. I post videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. So until next time, Be fabulous, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!